What's up, everybody? FSC Trucking. I bet you guys are excited for this video because, well, we're on our way to the yard over at Whitmire Express to go get Orwell. Orwell's been sitting there for quite a while, actually right around 2 months now, believe it or not, because we had to hurry up and go to Texas because at first I was told my father was dying, and then he actually recovered from it, thank God, but then I had to stay around and take care of him for like about a month. And then, of course, all the drama started down there, and I had to come home, and then I dealt with everything that got left behind here at home in Wisconsin. So Orwell's been sitting there patiently waiting in the, well, it was reasonably warm, and now it's just really cold. Actually, it's 43 degrees today. So either way, Orwell doesn't like the cold starts, and I don't want to do the cold start. So when we get there, we're going to fire up the green APU, let the engine get warmed up by the green APU. In the meantime, we're gonna go hang out with my best friend for a little bit, do a little shopping, and then we'll come back, fire up Orwell, and run them back home and then go over them because it's been sitting for a long time. I gotta go over, especially air pressure, tires, all that kind of stuff, check fluids, everything. It's gotta, you know, just make sure everything's good. Probably put fuel filters on it. Not really sure when the last time I put filters on it. I gotta check it. But either way, we're going to get Orwell, get him ready to ride, go over everything. Trailer too, obviously. And then get ready to get trucking next week because it's about time to get back on that horse, saddle him up, and get riding. All right, with that, let's get on with it. Last time we were here, babe, come through late at night, had to drop the freight off the trailer to get it repowered, and then go to Texas with the dually, and then have a flat tire on a dually when we got gas. There's Orwell sitting there all sad by himself. Nobody loved him, just sitting there. Poor thing. That's all right, Orwell. We're back for you, baby. Poor truck. Sitting there sad. Nobody wants me no more. Alrighty. All right, let's get them opened up. I'm really not that cold, but Orwell doesn't like cold starts. So what I want to do is fire up the green APU and then let the APU start warming up the engine, the primary engine right there. So those that don't know, the green APU is right here, tucked up underneath in front of the fuel tanks. And when we had that installed, we put this little quarter fender there so that way any wheel spray off the steer tire doesn't get into the condenser, the fan right here. That's that, so she should fire right up. Well, yeah, I've been sitting here for a bit. Poor truck. Uh-oh, my exhaust might be full of water. Yeah, as if it wouldn't leak out the bottom. That'd be something to fire them up and get big old water spouts. Alrighty, well, the controller is right here in the back. So last time we did this, it sat for a while. So all you gotta do to fire them, push it, engine start in 30 seconds. It's preheating. It's been 2 months sitting still. mind, that unit's been sitting still literally for 2 months. Babe, what day was it we came down here? You remember?
October 1st.
October 1st?
Yep.
All right, so we came down here October 1st, dropped our load off the trailer to repower it, backed Orwell up, got in a dually and headed to Texas. Today is what, December 2. October 1st, literally 2 months in a day. No, Orwell's just sat here, not plugged in, not anything. And green APU just fired right up. So now, when we come back, the Caterpillar engine will be warmed up, ready to go. So just push the key, she'll fire right up, be on out of here. The cat might give me a little trouble starting. Don't get me wrong, I'm in a t-shirt, but I'm quite chilly. It's 43 degrees out. So that's with the green APU right there. That's why I love that unit. That thing keeps the truck nice and warm, nice and cool, and it'll fire up after sitting for 2 months without any issue at all, like it just was shut off yesterday. Nice, huh? All right, we're gonna go get something to eat, do some shopping real quick, and hang out with my buddy. Probably about 2-3 hours, then we'll come back, fire him up. Let's go. All right, everybody. Well, we went over to my best friend's house, and we were gonna spend a couple hours over there, eat dinner, but that turned into an overnight deal, so there it is. Either way, Orwell's been sitting here with the APU running all night, so the engine will be warmed up, ready to go. Here, I'll show you. Jump inside. I'll show you the engine temp. It's a manual gauge, so I'll be able to show it to you. There's your water temp right there. It's already up to temp, see? And that big Caterpillar hasn't ran in 2 months since I parked it here. The other thing I was thinking was, what's really gonna stink is if I got frozen out brake chambers, because I've been sitting for a while, right? So hopefully I won't have to crawl in this yuck and muck and snow and nastiness to beat my brakes to get them loose. We'll find out here shortly. All right, with that, let's get this big rig from cold and icy to fired up and running. Let's go. Got to get her home. the airlines. I'll hook up the airlines. Tear it up, see if it'll move.
I hear the suspension coming up. Yeah, she's starting her up. 2 months, boys and girls.
Trailer been sitting 2 months. Just gotta make sure it airs up and that all the wheels roll when we pull away. Last year after Glamis, it sat a bit. I had to crawl underneath and bash on one of them with a hammer. So we'll see what this does this time.
That groaning don't sound good. That creaking, that means the brakes are on. And as the trailer rises, it tries to rotate the tires slightly, which could be breaking them loose too. We'll see what it does.
Alrighty, we've got success. I'm glad I didn't have to deal with beating on them brake drums with hammers to get them broken free. They did roll, right? You'd be telling me otherwise. Didn't feel like any resistance. Trouble is, it's an empty trailer, and now granted it's not sitting on ice, but I have had that happen where years ago in the cold, we left my old shop and pulled out. Clean the lens. I did have that happen years ago where I pulled out of my shop, brakes rolled free, but it was on ice. And then when I got to the road, I stepped on the brake, made my left. And when I took off, I had one not turning, and it was the forward passenger side, and I ruined 2 tires. And I had to go ahead and, you know, take care of the brakes with that because the brake chamber itself had frozen. So that was a big issue. Killed 2 tires. So nowadays I'm a little particular to make damn sure I got all the wheels rolling, because they don't go easy if they don't roll. Oh yeah, look at this lovely sloppy mess. That's why I love this time of year, right? Probably the first or second snowfall around here this time of year. So it's like what, early, I don't know, it's like December 2, 3, December 3rd, I'm pretty sure today. So we're trying to leave pretty early this morning, only in fact that we screwed up thinking that the Packers are going to be playing tonight at Lambeau, so we didn't want to deal with the traffic heading north, and it's snowing all day today. Just this little crap. It's snowing, this little crappy snow all day, like a little bit here, a little bit there. So you do what you can as far as the weather. But if everyone's gonna be heading north to head to Lambeau in crappy weather, they don't want to deal with it, especially being empty. So we're just gonna get moving reasonably time. I don't know, the game's tonight, it's 11 o'clock now, so I ain't really too overly worried about it. The weather's gonna get worse the further we go, because it's getting a little colder north, because we're down here by just a little north of Milwaukee. But we live up by Green Bay, so it's further north. Jen credit, she really doesn't like doing the camera car thing. But you gotta admit, we do get pretty damn good footage from the GoPros on the car. Alright, it feels pretty good to be back in Orwell, actually. Oh, it's been a while. It has been a while. That's alright, though. Getting our head back in the game. There's a little white Cabover Freightliner over here for sale, coming through the town of Kewaskum. Sitting there for, I don't know, that was here last time I come through, so it's been here for a couple months. I looked at it. Probably be a great truck. It's a little steep on its price, but it would be a nice truck. Didn't look at the inside though, I just looked at the sticker on the windshield. Yeah, we came through yesterday, I looked at the sticker on the windshield, see how much you wanted for it. But I didn't really like try to open it or look inside. Not like I'm in the, I don't know, maybe I should be looking at getting another truck in the process, while I'm in the process of building on the Ford CL9000. Because I certainly could use more labor to help me out doing the things I'm doing, between turning wrenches at the shop and in a driver in another truck. So I got to figure out how I want to do it. I for sure need to grow. And what's really sad is the amount of money I lost and the amount of time off I took to take care of my parents. I probably could have been there already, especially collectively when you add up the time I spent when I went down with that big trailer to Jersey, loaded the whole thing and brought it to Texas. And all the amount of time I took to get the move done and the back and forth driving and taking care of all the stuff that had to be done, building to the porch of my sisters, building to the front porch of my parents, getting a wheelchair ramp built. You know, I spent a lot of time there collectively, many months, probably 3 months total, for the gain of nothing. Other than I got stuff done for them, which is a good thing, but you see how well I was repaid. Repaid with a criminal trespass warning. Thanks, Dad, love you. But on the good side of it, though, I did have a very productive conversation with my mother. And I'm trying to do my best I can to make sure that my mother and my father, collectively, cannot be controlled by my sister any longer. And they're understanding that my sister is the stake in the grass that will use the fact that she owns the property to make sure that she can control my parents. So they are taking the steps legally, or beginning to at least, to make sure that that can't happen anymore. And if that doesn't happen, then I have the videos of things that were done. It's a lot of stuff I did not release, and I have all the audio and video recordings of all these things. So these are things that you certainly wouldn't want the public to know, how you treat your parents, and it's also things that you wouldn't want the state to look into as to what you're actually doing and how you're manipulating your parents. So what I'm trying to be is like, listen, make sure that you can't be manipulated anymore. That way it takes the ability of anybody to do anything about what has happened away, if what has happened can no longer happen. That's the ultimate plan. So a lot of people are like, oh, you shouldn't be putting that on a YouTube channel. No, I'm utilizing the YouTube channel to make sure that my parents cannot be messed with by anybody. It takes the ability of my sister to do it away, and it takes the ability, if there was a case to be made that I was manipulating people, it would also take my ability to manipulate people. Long story short, I said everything has to be put in writing, and you have to be able to control the lifestyle which you live, meaning you have to be able to control your own house regardless of what land it sits on. And these things have to be done legally. And once they're done, my problems and my parents' problems go away. In my opinion, I think basically this whole thing has been nothing but a giant heist. If you own the property under the house, doesn't the house become your free rental in years to come? And I believe, my personal opinion, that's all it really is a heist. And I have the recordings to back, and emails to back it up. So people are concerned I could be sued for what I've done. Well, good luck. The countersuit would be more vicious than the initial suit, especially when I can absolutely prove everything I say in writing. So mom should be able to get her freedom, and that's the big thing I've been really trying to push for, is to make sure that mom and dad live as independent as they can for as long as they can. And if my dad doesn't like me anymore for it, then I guess then we've seen the last of each other this side of heaven or hell. Big thing right now for me is I'm not going to risk my life with my children, with my sons. Now, they're grown-ass men, and we like to do cool stuff. Like I said, we're planning on going out to, well, we're going to Tennessee in late January with the Razor and my son's Jeep. And then summer, we're planning on going to Pismo Beach in California. And then maybe fall-ish, right before winter, do Glamis again. And these are big, expensive trips that we all love to do, and I certainly don't want to lose out on that. I'm not going to jeopardize the life that I can have with my sons for people that just really want to be ungrateful and terrible to me, especially my dad. Mom is by no means ungrateful. It's just that she's not really in the mood to fight so much anymore. Somebody else has to do it for her, I guess. That's sad, but it's the way it is. Now we're just gonna head on up to the house, or actually the shop, and get the trailer backed in, and then tomorrow I'll be able to get some work done on it.
Come here, close my eyes. The universe
got this car coming around, babe. The white one.
Oh.
Can't believe dude's driving a Bentley in this weather. You know, not for nothing, with the game tonight, that might be one of the players driving her ass to work.
Yeah, you never know.